Everybody have a seat, call this meeting to order. Hey, Chris, you'll have a seat.
Yes.
Well, sure, you can have a seat. We'll call the meeting, planning and zoning to order, at 5 o'clock. We want, first of all, I guess we got a quorum. Correct, Mike?
You barely do, you got it.
The public that wants to speak on anything on the agenda. What am I missing, Mike? We gotta approve the minutes.
Yes.
Everybody got a copy of the minutes? Chair will take a motion. Got a motion, second discussion. No discussion, all in favor say aye. Before we get into the meat tonight, I want to share a little bit of information. A piece of paper right here, it's got a map on it. Y'all pass it around. I showed it to Tommy a minute ago. It's supposed to be new. This is planning, and there's supposed to be a new gas line coming through, 36 high pressure gas line. We're gonna overtake the east back up over this year. And TVA is supposed to take a leg off of it, go all the way to east of us, so it came to the state plant. That's what that right away to the right is, that probably so. We like to have a lot of trucks and all, through here, digging trucks, whatever. And the other thing I want to share, we got the Strip Creek Lane in the back. And this is a field plan, and we're gonna meet, this is what we're gonna meet, Thursday at lunch, and you're supposed to be there too if you can. But this is just a field plan. The whole plan is over 200 pages, the whole study. And it's got a lot of charts and graphs. I'm trying to decipher it. One, it's on your computer on box. Got it shipped in here today, but that's the whole thing here. And the biggest thing I've been able to see and understand from the graphs, every 5 years, we're gonna get 7% more flooding. Kind of flooding we got expected. So that's the projection of what's coming. All right, let's move on. We're gonna start with, planning, your presentation, sir.
Alright. It's 2 pages here that are local and by 7, so you can rip the staple out if you want, or flip through. Line items are numbered 1 through 42, and then if you go to the second page, you just match up the column numbers. The only thing that is changing on here is 709 and 719. We use those for the exact same thing, which is computer upgrades within our department. So I've just moved the $4,500 and 719 to 709 to make 709 1450. Other than that, it's a status quo budget. And then I also don't know if we just need to do that, and then I can pass out the budget together as well and explain that.
Everything looks, open, you first.
Yeah, I know LeBron did work putting on these budgets, so I'm sure.
That's cool.
It's good, yeah.
And I didn't have a vehicle or anything. I know those line items were gonna be zeroed out, stuff in limbo, but I don't have a vehicle.
There, anything motion on that's gonna go. Motion to have a second, sir. Motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye, thanks. Next, Chris.
The next thing you have is a budget amendment, and it's just moving, $3,000 from other salary and wages to the planning assistant line item of 103. And that's to follow through on a promotion for an employee that is assuming more responsibilities. Doesn't have to go to ask for any more money, it's just based off the salary line items that I still have from when Tom's leaving, and just reappropriating some of that.
Move them line to line.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have a motion? We have a motion, do we have a second? Any discussion? No discussion? All fair say aye.
That means we'll have a consent agenda this month. We haven't had one in a while. Line item transfer less than 5,000. He'll be on.
What is, Chris, anything?
That's all for me, sir.
All right, sir. Get up here, dear. Troublemaker. Sir, good enough.
I got it. All right, this is just a status quo budget also. I've got it highlighted in yellow where I'm just needing to transfer $1,000 from, line item 349 to line item 361. And reason being is due to, extra copies in regards to zoning violation for future events.
First of all, Mike, I think we got the status quo budget.
Yeah,
Two
and
issues here.
yeah, and it's, and then you go, this is a line item.
That's, yes, that's
Okay.
just a summary of what is done in the budget.
Hang on a second. You want that done in your budget, but do you want it done this year? You want it next year?
No, this year,
Okay.
So we got a line item transfer.
just,
So I think the first thing we need to address is the budget, the status quo budget.
What you did on the light. Yeah.
well,
Yes, that's what you're saying?
do I need one of those here?
Well, if you're moving it to now, we need a budget amendment for now.
Or now? No, I do not need it now.
So you need
For
a
new
new
budget.
fiscal year.
Okay.
New fiscal year.
Now we're all.
We can just approve this.
Yeah, new fiscal
Yeah.
year. I don't need it now.
Okay.
Well, if we pass the status quo budget, if you move it in the budget line, with the same amount next year, we have.
Yeah, so she has done that. So all we have, once she submits her budget, it'll come into us that way, assuming that you guys approve it. She's just moved $1,000, as she said, from printing to rental.
Right.
And I do, Aaron, I do have one question. It does have the $25,000 in there for motor vehicle, but LaGrania had explained to us that that would be coming off.
Yeah, that will come off.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, budget committee, vote, anybody, move to approve, move to approve, have second,
So,
got a motion and a second, comment, anybody? All in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passed.
Thank y'all.
Building coverage, stormwater,
Stormwater goes to urban type facilities.
okay? So what is this one here?
This is, building codes.
Okay.
It is status quo with the exception of there's 10,000 removed that was a one-time transfer of repairs, on a truck for transmission. That's already been taken out, so the budget's 10,000 less. So
no yellow markings.
no yellow markings.
What was removed from there?
It was removed from repairs and maintenance, 338, line 338.
All right, that's all I knew.
But, you know, we do have a budget amendment for the, I think y'all gotta do one at a time.
Do we have a motion?
Second.
A motion, we got a second. Any comments? All in favor say aye. Right, we need to do the budget amendment today.
This is,
Copy?
transferring money within their budget from communications to travel, for conferences.
Wow. Robert should have just. No,
Resolution still has to be done, but at least you vote on them all once.
there you go.
Will be more.
Chair, entertain the motion.
We can approve.
We have a second.
Sure.
Discussion. No discussion, all in favor say aye. Done. What else, sir?
I think that's all.
Everybody got what to do with it? Great, huh?
Whatever you got on the agenda those years, but I think
I think that's it.
that's it, I believe. I believe this was a budget night. Y'all got another meeting sometime, is it next week?
No, it's the first week of May.
Okay, but is that when they're gonna talk about the adequate facilities task?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
If there's anything else we don't have to talk about, we need to get on the agenda. You
The flood regulations are supposed to be discussed again, I think what else is on there. I know the adequate facilities tax and the flood regulations is a big thing,
we were talking about A1 zoning too, weren't we?
no, that's already been forwarded to the county commission.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else you may want to add, you let me know.
Okay.
Right, I'll build that agenda out and send it to Sonia. I don't know if we ever decided on a day in May, but I know it was the first week of May, so it's forward.
What was that one now?
Sure.
We all playing around.
Yeah, all else this weather, key, like, if rains are gone, they got those sort of problems should be there too.
Yes, sure.
She gonna be three and everything. Or whatever.
That was tomorrow. When we did it like ever breathe.
Tell you something, but anyway, that's when you were.
It ain't possible.
But no, we wanna make sure she don't have anything what we asked her.
Well,
That's all thing I'm.
Y'all, you gotta think of make it.
Do you put the?
6:13?
Big folder like you.
Yeah, the only one I don't remember is.
Say the 13th.
Well, 6:13, like this suggestion, here, whatever y'all wanna do.
We got it.
Because that's what we're, I mean,
I don't remember.
Maybe 19.
Think be good for me.
No, that's county court. It's the 19th. It's 11 days backwards, May the 8th.
Oh, for the community.
Yeah, you're right.
week after, yeah.
What's preference on the section 13?
If you want to go into the, packing, it needs to be 6.
Okay.
On the 13th would be after the packing.
5 o'clock. What I was gonna discuss, man, see what else?
The flood development regulations. The only few things I've got on my list at the moment.
Okay. I'll talk to Bree tomorrow. What
There'll
else?
probably be a zoning resolution in there too that I've got to clean up C3. I need to remove use from the table.
Okay. Anybody else got anything else? Did I give you back the,
You can keep, we can hang on to it.
anybody got anything else? Wait for another motion then. Oh,